Hey RHMS, it's Emily here, and today we'll be making brown sugar boba milk. This drink has a really rich and chewy flavor to it and is perfect for any bubble tea lovers. This drink is perfect for any season because it can come in different temperatures, cooler for the summer and spring and warmer for the fall and winter. Personally, I would prefer this drink when I'm studying or reading a book and listening to calming music. There are only 3 ingredients you need to make this delicious drink. You would need 1 2/3 of a cup of whole or low-fat milk, half a cup of tapioca pearls, and half a cup of brown sugar. This ingredient is optional, but you can also add some heavy cream, which would serve as whipped cream. It would be layered on the top of the drink. First, pour water into your pot, and when adding tapioca, remember the ratio of 1 cup tapioca to 10 cups water. Now add the half a cup of tapioca into your water. Stir your tapioca and water on high heat so it doesn't stick to the pot. Your water might look a bit foggy like mine, but that's okay because it will clear up later. Continue doing this for 5 minutes. Your water might also change color, but that's okay because that's just a result of the tapioca flour coming off of the tapioca because maybe the tapioca was too dry. In this case, mine was probably too dry. When the water starts to change color or when the tapioca pearls start to float up to the surface, this is when we should let the pearls sit on low heat for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes on low heat, turn the heat off and let the pearls sit for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, take the pearls out of the pot using a strainer and put them in cold water. In this clip, the tapioca was stuck to the strainer, so it took a lot of time to get off. The cold water compared to the hot water that the pearls are going to experience will give them the QQ texture and make them bouncy and chewy. This also helps the pearls to detach from one another and not be as sticky. Keep the pearls in there for 5 minutes. Now pour your brown sugar into another pan or pot on high heat. After, pour your tapioca pearls onto the brown sugar. Mix vigorously. At first, your pearls and the brown sugar will be a little liquidy, but after a while, it will turn into a brown sugar syrup coating the tapioca. Stir it for around 1.5 minutes. After a minute or so, the brown sugar syrup should start to bubble and become more condensed. Stir for around 2 more minutes. At this point, the brown sugar syrup and the tapioca should be well condensed and mixed together. And if you're wondering how it gets this slimy and condensed texture to it, it's because when the brown sugar gets melted, the moisture from the molasses of the brown sugar will be what's left, which makes it sticky and syrupy. Now take the tapioca out of the pan and put it into a bowl. In my case, I accidentally left the tapioca in the pan, which made it dry up. So next time, note to self, don't leave the tapioca in the pan when you're doing something else. Then pick out a cup that you're going to pour your drink in and put the tapioca at the bottom of the cup. Usually you would rotate the cup so the tapioca would smear along the sides of the jar, but in my case, since it was too dry, I would just use the spoon that I'm putting the tapioca in and using the spoon to smear the tapioca around the jar to create tiger stripes, or attempt to create tiger stripes. Next, this is the part where you assemble the drink. Pour the milk into the cup and watch the tiger stripes on the side of the jar come to life. I wanted to add a bit more milk, so I just filled it all the way to the top of the cup. After that, finally, to top it off, we would add the partially whipped cream on the top to make it look and taste better. Time for the taste test. Stir it around so the brown sugar coating the tapioca would combine with the milk. Okay, so my first sip, I got a whole chunk of milk and I still said it tasted pretty good. And my second sip, I got a lot of tapioca. It was really good. This drink is exactly as described, however, it's not as sweet as store-bought, which would be healthier, and it was actually just really great in general. The whipped cream added a lot of flavor as well. The tapioca was also pretty visible, even though it dried up a bit, but it still was really chewy since we put it in the ice water. Also, the tiger stripes disappeared, which was really sad, and now left on the sides are just like chunks of brown sugar syrup things. These are some videos that I took of the after product before drinking it. Okay, sorry, this is gonna be the last clip that I'm gonna take because I know that you're feeling jealous that you can't drink when I'm drinking. So, what you can do now is to make this drink so you won't feel as jealous. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye!